Welcome, everyone. Great to have you all. Thank you so much for joining in today's episode of Health Talks with Experts. Truly grateful to have you all, everyone. Thank you so much. Please keep your video on, Smriti, Subhushan, Narendra. Everyone, please keep your videos on. We would love to see you well also. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining in Sunday afternoon. You could have been sleeping, but you have taken your valuable time to come into Health Talks with Experts. And that shows your commitment towards your growth, your personal development, towards your healing, and towards your transformation. So today's topic is learn how to break negativity using EFT, emotional freedom technique. Before I go ahead further, how many of you do not know what is emotional freedom technique? Those who do not know, message me here DNK. And if you know, then that's fine. You can message yes. Okay. And by the way, those who are watching us live on YouTube, or if you are someone who is watching it later on YouTube, we would also like to have your comments whether you know what is EFT, are you using already? Then please let us know for sure. Because today's session is going to be a very, very powerful and all practical experience. We have a very renowned EFT healer coach, globally certified. I'm going to bring her very soon. But before that, I go ahead. I'll just introduce myself. I'm Yuktaraj Kishore. I'm a breath coach. For more than last 5 years, I have been practicing and helping people to breathe right, breathe consciously, and use their breath to live optimal life, attaining physical, mental, and emotional wellness in all areas of their life. And we have started, just to share a little context about Health Talks with Experts. We started in May 2020. So it's been already more than 4 years. Fifth year is going on, and so far, consistently, every month we are organizing this. We created this platform so that we can bring people close to the wellness experts, and where wellness experts are coming and share their knowledge and wisdom with every one of you. We only have one intention, that you all please gather this knowledge and, of course, apply it and spread it also. You can always revise, revisit it, whatever we are sharing it here in the Zoom room, on our YouTube live, also on our YouTube channel, that is Yoga with Yuktanes. So let me just bring here quickly, without any further delay, our Health Talks with Experts renowned panelist. And I have come across a little story, I would also like to share that. I have come across in one of the meeting of my um, coach, Siddhartha Shekhar, when I was attending, and she was sharing something about her experience and her connection to the universe. And that's where I just felt connecting to this lady. I felt that yes, she's the one I would love to connect and speak, and I instantly felt a connection with her. And of course, then we started talking, knowing more about each other. And yeah, it has been a wonderful journey, and we truly value and respect each other and share a very vibrant experience with each other. And that's the reason I would love to welcome her. I have invited her, and she has been gracious enough to accept my invite, and I'm truly grateful to you, Manchal, for that. So Manchal is an internationally certified EFT tapping coach who has supported many individuals in transforming their lives by overcoming their emotional blocks and enhancing their lives by overcoming their and enhancing their overall well-being. She works with individuals, groups, and organizations to empower them to become happier, healthier, and more fulfilled versions of themselves, leading to improved relationships, productivity in their work, and financial well-being with the power of EFT tapping. Great. So thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all can see me, hear me very well. Yeah. Okay. So without any further delay, let me just bring upon here our wonderful, beautiful, renowned panelist, Manchal, our EFT healer coach. Everyone, please message here, welcome Manchal. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Yukti. Thank you for having me. It's truly an honor and a pleasure. And I'm really looking forward to hosting this session. And thank you for the invitation. For everybody, just for context, I don't want to share your real age, Yukti, but I was shocked when she told me because I was like, you look too young. And like all the work that you're doing with your breath and yoga is definitely showing, and you're reverse aging. And it's truly exciting, like all the work that she's doing, helping people tap into their well-being. So more power to you, Yukti, and I wish lots of people get to experience your magical power and coaching.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I'm truly very excited for when you yesterday shared today's plan. I'm gonna surrender and I'm completely gonna follow you. I'm truly looking for a amazing session and with so much of heart and with so much of concern. Whatever you have shared yesterday with me, what you have planned for this session today, everyone make sure you stay till the end. She's gonna take some very powerful EFT session today. That is gonna really help you deeply to remove your negativity. So make sure if you can really share the link and invite from your family members, anyone also. So make sure that you do that also because it is always good to experience live in the presence of master. Yeah, and for that, if possible, just get your family members also, let them also experience. And can we have an energy exchange with videos of everyone? Is it possible? Huh? So can I ask you all to please keep your videos on? Jaldi se. Come on, come on. And by the way, you are so gracious and so beautiful, Manchal. And most of the people know my age also, not an issue.
Okay. No, I just want to tell everybody the work shows on your body, it shows in your physical and mental well-being. A lot of people don't take the
Thank
time
you.
and effort. And masters like her who've been practicing for years, they're doing it for their well-being, and it's creating this, huge
Thank
impact in
you.
the world, spreading it. So
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Can we all promise one thing of keeping our video on, everyone? Because this practice will certainly require you to get it right. And if you keep your video on, then she can help you better. So please get settled. Quickly call your friends, family members, whosoever you wish. Please share them. Let them also join and get the benefit. Ella, Porus, everyone, please keep your videos on. Yeah.
and thank you for the warm welcome,
Thank you.
everybody in the chat.
Thank you. Go ahead. It's all yours. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Thank you. I'm just going to share the screen now. So
Yeah.
I 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I think I'll just need access.
Okay.
So
Sharing access, I'll give you.
yes, thank you. Everybody who's excited, type excited in the chat box. If you're excited to, experience this world-renowned modality of emotional freedom techniques. Yes, excited. Awesome. Where's the energy, guys? It's a Sunday evening. We're gonna go
Unmute yourself. Yeah.
recharged tomorrow. Excited? Yes, beautiful. I'm loving all the excited coming in the chat box. All right.
Shruti, Narendra, everyone, keep your videos on. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to show you guys something and ask you a question first. You guys recognize these celebrities? Give me a yes in the chat box and tell me what you find common between them. Do you have any idea? Put it in the chat box if you know, just in the interest of time to lead you, lead this session for you. I'm going to do a quick check on how's everybody's energy. All are happy? Yes. You want to know the success, their secret to success? One of their secrets to success, let me tell you, is that they all practice EFT. You know these well-renowned figures. They
Wow.
all practice Oprah Winfrey, Miley Cyrus, the singer, even Queen Camilla, even Meghan Markle, that's Prince Harry's wife, the actor. They all practice EFT for their well-being, to relieve, to find relief from anxiety, for peak performance. I'll definitely share with you at the end more about all the benefits of EFT. But before that, I would love for you to experience it yourself, because as they say, the proof is in the pudding. So I would want you to see for yourself what it is. All right. So just quickly, please, if you can keep your video on, log in from a computer. It will be best with headphones for the best experience. Be in a quiet, private space with, okay, this says 2 hours. I'm sorry about that. It's probably just 45 minutes or so right now today. Just keep a big bottle of water with you, a journal and a pen, tissues, just in case there are some tears. Don't hate me. This is not to make you cry. This is just for you guys to release any pent up negative stuck energy. So you can keep that ready with you. Keep your mic on mute unless Yukti tells you to unmute. And please keep your phones on silent so you can have a distraction-free experience, and your cameras on so I can guide you, filter your energy, and just see where you might need more guidance. All right, beautiful. So what is emotional freedom techniques? Okay, super strange looking techniques. We're like tapping all over our face, all over our body. And then, you're like, oh, how is this going to help you with the well-being? So today you're going to discover how it is going to transform your life. Okay, so it's a science-backed technique. It's an evidence-based technique. It's a holistic healing technique. It helps you with your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. And we tap on specific meridian points. Don't worry if you're confused. I'm going to guide you through it all. So just relax. And this is your time to give yourself to relax and just experience this. And you can call this sort of like an psychological acupressure, because literally you're using these acupressure points, and it's affecting your positively impacting your mental and emotional well-being. It can transform your life, and it can bring in peace, and it can help you release emotional, physical stress, anxiety, physical pain, phobias, any past traumas, limiting beliefs, and more. So type I get it. Type IGI if you get what EFT is, just a little bit in the nutshell, in a nutshell. So I'm going to tell you a little bit more. The fundamentals of EFT is I get it. Yes, beautiful. Awesome. So the fundamentals is basically it's a combination. Yukti, did you say something?
No.
Okay, so it's basically a combination, guys, of three things. One is the ancient Chinese medicine. So a lot of you know, type I, if you know that the Chinese actually use acupressure and acupuncture. They use needles on specific meridian points to release, physical pain in the body, to release stagnant, stuck energy, which is the main reason that the life force, you guys know these words, chi, qi, that's chi or life force, or prana, we say in India, the life force that moves through the body, that gets that gets stuck, and stagnation happens when you have unresolved emotional experiences. So say something negative happened to you, whether in your childhood or in your past or even recently, and you've gone through stress or anxiety, sadness, frustration, overwhelm, anger, resentment, bitterness, shame, guilt, all of these negative emotions from that negative experience, adverse experience, and you've not been able to process that in a healthy way. A lot of people just suppress it. Either they indulge in smoking, drinking, substances, Netflix, things like that, and they don't sit down and give themselves a space and time to really sit with their emotions, feel them, process them, and release them through the body. And that is why there is a lot of stuck, stagnant energy in the body, and that literally results in physical illnesses. And that's why you see people at a younger age having diabetes, BP, and things like that. So we are using the acupressure points, the same ones, but the good news is that we're not using needles. We're just using our fingertips to tap on these meridian points. And today I will show you how. We also use modern psychology. So we use cognitive behavioral therapy. If anybody has ever been to a therapist, or you know about what a psychologist and psychotherapist does, so we use modern psychology elements as well, and we use neuroplasticity. I know it's a big word, but how many of you have kids? Give me a K in the chat box. Or how many of you have ever played with Play-Doh? The Play-Doh which you can mold and shape. Literally, you can make it any shape that you want. And that is what the brain is also like. Basically, our brain is plastic in nature, which means that, let's say if you feel a belief like I'm not good enough, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not deserving, I'm not capable, I can never be successful, I'm a failure, all these kind of limiting thought patterns and beliefs. Literally, your brain has had some conditioning in your past. So these neural pathways have formed which make you think this way about yourself. But with emotional freedom techniques, we access your subconscious mind. We use these meridian points and the meridian system in your body, and we use modern psychology, and we use the power of neuroplasticity. So we help the brain change the neural pathways, and you get to choose. That's the good news. Type good news in the chat box, or GN if you feel it's good news, that you can choose new thought patterns, new emotional patterns, empowered beliefs, and anything that you can choose to be whoever you want to be. So if somebody's told you something growing up, you don't have to believe that anymore. With this process, with this beautiful modality, we can change. Okay. So that was just a little bit about the fundamentals. If you want to take a screenshot and picture of this slide, you can, just for your benefit. I just wanted to explain to you that while we're doing the process, we are going to, you guys are on mute, so don't worry. You're going to be repeating after me in your own private space. I can't hear you, so don't worry. Just feel free, feel safe. It's a safe space for you to bring your emotional thought patterns and negative thought patterns that have been troubling you, that have been causing havoc in your life. Today, we're going to be able to release them. So if you want to take a picture of this, you can, for your benefit. And how does EFT work? So I'm going to tell you a little story. Okay, so you can see these images on the screen, right? Sorry about this, guys. I don't know, sometimes this, yes. So this is how your brain starts to absorb beliefs and thought patterns as a child. So when you're a child, when you're from the age of 0 to 7, you are literally, this is the science, okay, behind it. Anybody who is interested in the science, type science if you guys are very logical, very analytical, want to know the science behind everything, want to understand the why are we doing this, what is the reason. Science, yes, okay, science people in the house. So in quickly 30 seconds, I'll tell you the science behind this strange looking technique. So the science is that between the ages of 0 to 7, our brains are actually in a theta brainwave state, which means that we are literally walking, talking subconscious minds when we are from the ages of 0 to 7. So everything that happens around you literally becomes a part of your reality for life until you come into the awareness that that way of thinking, believing, and feeling is not helping you. And then you do something to change it. And that's when modalities such as EFT, breath work, what Yukti is doing, and other things come in where you're able to repattern your thoughts, rewire your beliefs. And so this picture tells you that we are literally like a sponge from the age of 0 to 7. So whether the teacher said something, your neighbors were talking about something, people who you are surrounded by, which is mainly your parents, grandparents, maybe your relatives if you stay with them, literally whatever they say, whatever they believe, whatever they think becomes a part of your belief system and your thought patterns as well. Give me a relate in the chat box if you quickly, if you're able to relate that suddenly, yes, I do act and react like my mom or behave like my father, or I have the traits of my parents or my grandparents or my relatives, or my teacher said I was stupid or a failure when I was a child and that's affected me, or my friends used to bully me and make fun of me. So even today I have low self-confidence, low self-esteem. So I am sure many of you can relate to that, because that is how we are conditioned as children. Yes, definitely. So the child grows up with a lot of mixed things. Of course, the child is also experiencing love from the family and the relatives, but at the same time, they have fears and they have some limiting beliefs about themselves, that I am not heard, I am not seen, I am not supported, I'm not accepted for who I am, etc., because of all the things that are happening around the child. So this is forming the root and the foundation of the child. Literally in the child's brain, the child is believing that about themselves. And how many of you today, some of you seem to be, as I can see, maybe in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s. I'm not sure everybody else what age groups you are, but I can see that you're a mixed age group. And you will notice that whatever it is that you've seen growing up has today become a part of your reality. So put relate in the chat box if you can relate. Yes, beautiful. So you can see this brain is literally with all these neural pathways. Oh, I'm a failure, I'm not good enough, I am silly, I can't speak in front of a crowd, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm this, whatever it is. Or somebody told you that you can never get anything right, you are just useless, or any negative thing that you heard as a child, you didn't know how to process it like an adult. Like today, if somebody tells me something, I know who I am. It doesn't matter what somebody says because my belief is stronger than what somebody else tells me. But as a child, I didn't know it. So same for you. You come up with all of these things about yourself, and that has formed your self-concept, who you are today as a person. And when we use EFT tapping, we use love and we melt away those fears. We use acceptance. We use a lot of things that modern psychology is comprised of to be able to bring love, acceptance to all those fears and forgiveness. And we're able to rewire the pathways. So we're literally resetting our brains with emotional freedom techniques. Put a reset in the chat box if you're excited to reset your brain and let go of those limiting thought, emotional patterns, release the physical pain, release anxiety, release the stress, and tap into relaxation and calm and well-being. So it's literally a reset button. I see a lot of resets in the chat. Beautiful. So let's do this. I'm watching you guys on video. Let's do it very quickly so I can give you a longer tapping session. So the faster you guys learn this, the faster we will start tapping. So all of you can start tapping like this at the top of your head. So you follow along with me. And please don't worry about the amount of pressure. Okay, everybody, you don't hurt yourself, but definitely not so light that you don't feel it. And it's your choice. You want to use one hand, that's also totally cool. You want to use both, perfectly fine. Whatever is comfortable for you works best. Don't worry, there are these meridian points everywhere which we are tapping on. Then I'm going to tell you to say certain things out loud. And while you do that, there will be a relaxation response that will be activated in your brain and you'll start to feel better. So that's tapping on your head. Then I will tell you next, let's switch to the eyebrow point. So this is literally between your eyebrows. I hope you can see me. So literally between your eyebrows here. And let's go to the side of the eye. Yes, that's called the side of the eye. You guys are doing so well. Beautiful. So quickly you guys got it. That's amazing. Oh, lovely. I see some of my community members here as well. Happy to have you. Some experienced tappers in the house. Let's tap at the cheek now. Yes, that's lovely. You guys got it. Let's tap under the nose. Beautiful. Somebody's doing it this way. Perfect. That's also good. That works. No worries. This also works. Whatever you like. Yes, guys, you got it. Let's tap on the chin now. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Let's tap at the chest point. Lovely. Let's tap at the front of the ribs. So this is literally here at the front where your ribs are. Yes, you guys got it. Perfect. Don't worry. It's not an exact spot. Even if you're going a little bit here and there, please don't worry about it at all. And you don't have to count as well. You just have to keep changing as I keep telling you. The next point will be on the side of the rib. So feel a bit like monkeys if we do it like this, but we can also do it like this. So you choose what feels good for you. 4 inches under your armpit, okay? Yes, yes, beautiful, lovely. You guys are doing so well. Let's go inside of the wrist now. Inside of the wrist, lovely. Yes, any wrist, left or right. Yes, I can see some of you switching hands, perfectly okay. Let's go to the thumb now. So that's the edge. Okay, that's where the nail meets the edge. I hope you guys can get it. This is where the nail of the thumb is. So I am tapping on the top. Let's go to all the fingers like this quickly. We'll move to the third finger. Only the fourth finger, which is a ring finger, will go underneath. That's the only one finger. You'll go underneath. Yes, you all got it. Just underneath that ring finger. Lastly, we're going to the top of the little finger. And then we're going to go to the side of the hand. This is where the stubborn emotions are held in the body. So all of you, if you have kids or if you have parents who are stubborn, you can tell them to tap this point and say, release whichever emotion you think they need to release, if it is anger or stubbornness or whatever. Okay, this is called a karate chop point. All right, beautiful. Give me a got it in the chat box if you've got these tapping points and are ready to experience tapping. I'm going to be very quick and explain to you how it works. So We'll do some tapping. Also, please know what is off gassing. Nothing scary. This got it. Beautiful. What is off gassing? Some of you may be yawning during the process. Some of you may be burping. Some of you may be hiccuping. Some of you may have body temperature fluctuations. Some of you may be crying. Anything can come up, and that's just your body's way of releasing the emotion. So please don't worry. Relax. It's all normal. What we are going to do for the next Yukti, we're winding up exactly 5:30, right? If you can just tell me in the chat box so I know when I can finish and
Yeah,
I'll time if you
yeah.
want.
Maybe five, yeah, 5:30 if you can do, that would be great.
5:30? Okay,
Yeah,
so I'll do 45 minutes. Yes.
yeah.
So what we'll do is I'm going to give you a sentence. Okay, the whole session is going to go like this for the next 45 minutes. I'm going to give you a sentence and you will repeat it out loud. Now, I can't hear you, Yukti can't hear you, none of us can hear you. So please feel free to say it out loud. If you say it in your mind, you're not going to get the same effect. So I want to encourage you today. You're in an absolutely safe space. So please go ahead and say it out loud so you can really feel the benefit of this and really release the negativity which has been holding you back. So it's a call and response. I say something and you respond back, and I will read your lips and see on mute that, okay, you've said the words which I've told you to say. I'll give you the time and then I will continue with the next sentence. So please change the word or emotion to match how you feel in this moment. Okay. Suppose I say something like, Yukti, can I just have you as a volunteer for 1 second? Is that okay?
Yes, I'm here very much.
Okay, so let's say this together, Yukti. Even though I am feeling,
Even though I'm feeling,
now I'm going to say very angry right now, but Yukti is not feeling angry. She's feeling something else. She's either feeling a physical pain or she's feeling some other emotion. So can you repeat and change just whatever is suiting you, Yukti, in this
okay.
moment? Even though I'm
Hmm.
feeling.
Even though I feel stressed,
Yes. So can you see, I said I'm feeling angry, but Yukti said I'm feeling stressed. Or you can say I'm feeling pain, or you can say I'm
hmm.
feeling anxious or sad or upset or whatever. Yeah, thank you, Yukti. Thank you for that.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So you're
I
going
hope
to,
everyone got it.
yes. Please type got it if you got it. You're going to just change the word or the emotion to match how you're feeling, because each of you is feeling something different. Somebody may be feeling tired, somebody may be feeling frustrated, somebody is feeling sad, somebody's feeling angry, somebody is feeling drained out or lonely or whatever you're feeling. Okay. And if not right now, please remember the last time you felt like that and it didn't feel good and you want to release that from your body and your system, you can say that word. You can only change that part of the sentence when you repeat with me. And sometimes I'll give you fill in the blank statements. So I will say, even though that makes me believe. So you will understand when I give you the sentence. It makes you believe what about yourself, about your life, that I'm a failure, life is a struggle, life is hard. You can fill in the blanks. I will say that even though I believe, please say what you believe. So that's where you'll fill in the blank. Okay. So we are going to, this is for just if you want to take a picture, but this is for reference. We're going to identify the limiting thought you have, the limiting feeling you have, the limiting belief you have about yourself. And you're going to really, the magic happens when you allow yourself to feel this. How many of you know that you must have tried to suppress or repress your emotion, whether it is sadness or anger or frustration towards a spouse, towards a boss, towards your friends, towards a parent, towards anybody, and you've just not let yourself feel that emotion. Today, I invite you, please, to connect and feel that emotion so you can release it. And then the life force will flow freely throughout your body, and you will invite well-being in, and you will prevent diseases with this. Just 10 minutes of tapping every day can really bring a big shift. It can like help you, build your immunity, a lot of things, because you're releasing all the stuck emotions. Okay. So you really have to feel it to heal it. I want you all now to take 1 second and choose one negative thought, one negative feeling, or one negative belief. Choose one. Whatever you feel you want to release right now, whether it is a negative thought that's going on loop, you're expecting the worst case scenario, or you have fear, or you have anger, or you have frustration, or you have sadness, or you have a money block. Thank you for sharing. You have, like a tension about money, or worry about money, or worry about a family member who's not well, or about your health, some feeling that you have, or a limiting belief that you're not good enough, or frustration. Thank you for sharing all of that. I want you to just choose one emotion or like negative thought or belief, and can you please give it a number? You can share that in the chat box. You don't have to share the emotion if you don't want, but share on a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is that negative thought or negative belief? Suppose you're feeling frustrated. Is it 10 where you're super, super frustrated? Is it 5 where you're okay, not too frustrated sometimes? And 0 is you're completely relaxed. But then you can just put yes, 8 on 10, 7 on 10. I want you to make a note of this right now in the chat box so we can see it. Don't worry, we don't know what you're this thing. Anxiety, thank you for sharing. 8, yes, 10. Yeah, that's very high, your charge. So we're going to reduce that today. So don't worry, you're going to feel better in the end. We're going to do a lot of deep breathing, desperation. Thank you for sharing. That's 8. So we're going to bring acceptance to your challenge. A lot of you may not have done that till today. So it's going to be a new thing for you. And then we're going to start building towards new possibilities in our life. And then finally, we're going to continue with some new affirmations and visions. All right. So the statistics say that, yes, 7 anxious. Thank you so much for sharing, everybody. And you're going to see these numbers drop. So make a note of that later. So the statistic says, again, you want to take a picture, you can go ahead and do that. That EFT tapping literally reduces anxiety by 58% in just 3 sessions. So you have alternatives to regular talk therapy. When you go to a psychotherapist and you're just talking about your problems, we also do that in EFT, but we do so many other things. We go into inner child healing, subconscious reprogramming, reframing, neuro-linguistic programming, ancestral healing, many things. Of course, today is a very short session, so I won't be doing all of those things. It will be a short tapping session. But traditional talk therapy usually takes a lot longer, many sessions, and statistics prove that EFT tapping helps you reduce anxiety, fear, trauma, phobia, stress, and all of that much faster. So let's experience that. So just 10 minutes every day. I have some guided EFT videos on YouTube. You can just go through them later. It will help you understand whatever you've learned today. You can do it again. And all of these are daily techniques which will help you tap into your well-being. All right. So, okay, let's tap. Are you ready? Give me a ready in the chat box if you're ready to tap, everybody. Give me a ready if you're ready to tap, excited to tap, ready. Tell me if anybody has any doubts with tapping, you can follow along now. Just in case you didn't get the points or where to tap, how to tap, don't worry about it. Yes, beautiful. I'm so happy all of you are here. Thank you. Ready, ready, ready. Beautiful. Now, how many of you can give me an N in the chat box if you experience a negative loop of thoughts? Same thoughts are going on. ये कैसे होगा? How will this happen? What will happen about the future? You're stressed. Something happened in the past. You're again and again thinking about it. Negative loop. Why did this happen? Why me? Why me? Why did this happen? This was so unfair. It shouldn't have happened. This ruined my life. And all of those kind of, lot of negative loop of thoughts. And sometimes it's really hard, that kind of negativity, that's hard to stop those kind of thoughts. And it just takes over your life. You're not able to concentrate on the present moment. You're not able to do your work. You're not able to give love to your family, your spouse, your children, your friends. You're not able to be there for them because you're just caught up in all your negativity loop. And then you feel restless and tense and imbalanced. Yes, thank you so much for sharing, everybody. I really appreciate that. It takes a lot of courage to share it like that in a room. Yes, all of you. I think all of us, right? That's what makes us human. We share this as a collective, all of us humans. But today I'm here to help you feel better. Give me a hear you and see you, because now I'm going to start the tap and I want to make sure that you can hear me and see me well as we are starting. Yes. Let me
Yeah,
just.
one humble request, everyone, if you can adjust your screen, keep your laptop or mobile at an eye level, that would be really great, because I really don't want you to compromise on your postures as you're sitting. Yeah.
Okay, how lovely. Thank you. Everybody's ready? Yes, I'm so happy. Let's start. So we're just follow my lead. All you have to do is relax and just surrender to this process. Okay, beautiful. All right. So here are some signs. Okay, if you're wondering if I'm feeling negative or not, some people are disconnected from their feelings. They are numb. I've spoken to many people where they say, I don't know how I feel. because at some point in their life, they would have decided to suppress and repress their emotions and not express themselves. So then they don't know how they feel. So some signs that you're going through this negative cycle is that you feel very irritated all the time, you feel very agitated, you feel very reactive towards people, you want to just react to something what somebody says, you want to say something. How many of you can relate that somebody is saying something, you don't even hear the end of that sentence, and you're ready to say what you want to say because you don't want to hear what they have to say. You're like, I don't care what you're saying. What I'm saying is more important. I'm getting irritated. I have a tough life. I'm going through a hard time. We all go through that, right? So that's a negative loop. But when you want to be in your personal power, the best thing to do is to learn ways to emotionally regulate yourself, as Yukti teaches breath work and things like that, to be in your personal power. Don't get so affected, so easily by other people. Don't take things so personally, and just be in a more calmer state, which will help you in your overall well-being for the rest of your life. And like Yukti, you can look young as well. Okay. So then the other reasons, there are other signs that you might be going through negativity, is that you feel like a victim of a situation. Why me? Why is this happening only to me? Only my life is messed up and all of that stuff. Or you're noticing why other people are bad. This person is terrible. This person is doing this. That because of this person, I'm having a tough time. Or you feel just hopeless, powerless, or you just keep putting yourself down. I should have done this. I shouldn't have done this. I could have done this. I couldn't have done that. I regret this. Because of this, I'm here today. That was a bad decision. Over and over again, it just keeps playing on loop. And it's not helping you live a better life. It's just keeping you stuck in that low vibratory state. And if your life is just not going your way. So the sooner you can love and empower yourself, the sooner you can forgive yourself, the sooner you can accept the situation and move to a higher vibratory emotion, pivot to a better feeling emotion, better feeling thought, better feeling behavior, and which will serve you and help your life, the better your life can be. So give me a yes, I'm ready in the chat box again. So I know that you're with me. All right. Okay. So we're going to start tapping now. All right. I want you to, just for this one part, I want you to tune in to this. I want you to massage your collarbone. This is literally called the emotional well, everybody. This is where we store a lot of our emotions. So for some of you, it could feel a little fleshy. It could feel a little sore. It could feel a little tender. So here is where we store all our heavy, heavy emotions, that guilt, that shame, that anger, that resentment, the upset that we all kind of go through, as humans. So let's tune into that. Today, I'm inviting you. It's a safe space, and I'm encouraging you here to literally tune into all the negativity. Allow yourself right now. Let it come to the surface. I promise you're in a safe space. So this is a good time for you to bring up all of that negative loop of thoughts, emotions, beliefs, behavior patterns that you don't like yourself for and you feel guilty later, all that gloomy feelings, sad feelings, scary stories, ऐसे हो जाएगा, this could happen, that could happen, the self-doubt. Literally, you're just going on that loop. You can bring all that up right now. Let's connect to it. Let's give it a space and a voice. I often say to my clients as well that your emotions are like your messengers. We're like, please, sadness, go away, anger, go away, and frustration, go away. But actually, they're trying to communicate something to you. They're here trying to tell you, hey, give me attention. I'm coming up because you need to see. I have something to say. So today, we're literally going to give voice to this negativity. We're going to say it out loud, and we're going to release it with love from our system. All right. So I want you to now think of all of that. Feel it for a second. Feel the frustration. Feel the anger, whatever situation, whatever circumstance not going your way, whether it's your married life, your family life, your professional life, your career, your finances, your health, some frustration, some sadness, some limitation that you're feeling, somewhere you're feeling stuck in your life. Let that come to the surface right now. Okay. And I want you to tap at the top of your head, please, and repeat after me. You're going to repeat. So I'm going to give you some space, and then I will say the next sentence. Please remember to change the word, the emotion that is suiting you or that is matching what you're feeling. Even though I have all this negativity. Please repeat loud. I can see nobody's saying it out loud. I can't hear you. So don't worry, okay? Even though I feel all this negativity. Even though I'm struggling with this thought. Go ahead and say what that thought is. The fear, the anger, the sadness thought, the worry, the tension, the self-doubt. I'm opening myself up to loving and accepting these parts of me. Notice in your body, some of you may have said this for the first time in your life, to love and accept yourself, even with the negativity, even with the, all the loop of stories. And you may not want to say it, but right now you can open yourself up slowly. Let's tap the eyebrows now. I am exhausted with all these negative thoughts. And even though I feel this, and name that thought, negative emotion, negative belief, name it right now. And even though I feel this, it's possible I can forgive myself for this struggle. You guys are doing so well. Let's tap at the eyebrow point, the side of the eye now. Just feel into how exhausting it's been, this negative loop of thought, the worst case scenario, the fear, the tension, the worry, the frustration, the anger, the resentment, the bitterness, the loneliness, the feeling trapped, the hopeless. Yes, somebody's yawning. That's good. You're releasing the negative energy. Very good. Great. Let's just tune into all how that negativity has been impacting all areas of your life, how much energy it takes to have all those negative thoughts on loop again and again. Ye kyun hua mere saath, aise kaise ho gaya, why, how, all of that. Kyun ho raha hai, why, and you're hating it every day. Horrible, I hate it, this should not be happening to me. Why? All of it zapping your energy, just taking, blocking the prana in your body, life force in your body, all that negativity. Let's tap now at the cheek and repeat. I am so tired of all these negative thoughts. Please remember to change. If you're tired, you're frustrated, you're sad, please say whatever that emotion is for you. Let's tap under the nose now. I feel so overwhelmed with all this overthinking. All day, all night just doesn't stop. Let's tap on the chin now. And I forgive myself for this overthinking and overwhelm. You guys are doing really wonderfully well. Let's tap at the center of the chest. I really wish I had some peace, but I just don't. Instead, I just feel so overwhelmed. I feel negative all the time. I'm overthinking. Sometimes I panic. I have too much anxiety, too much fear. Let's tap at the front of the ribs as I showed you before. And this is really affecting me by, and say it out loud now. How is this negativity, all these thoughts and negative emotions affecting you? Is it affecting your relationship with your spouse, your children, your own parents, your friends, your boss, your colleagues, your neighbors, your house help if you're in India? How is this negativity? Are you projecting it somewhere? Are you shouting at someone? Are you screaming? Are you taking it out on somebody else? Are you just so angry and frustrated at something that you're choosing to take it out somewhere else where it is possible? Where do you feel that negative emotion in your body? Do you feel tightness? What is the texture? Can you give this negative feeling a texture? The emotion, whether it's anxiety, stress, anger, resentment, frustration, upset, hurt, emotional pain, desperation. Can you give it a texture? Is it smooth? Is it, you know, is it dark? Is it heavy? Is it insecurity as well? Yes, please. Thank you for sharing. Any insecurity, loneliness, upset that you feel. What is the texture of it in your body? Is it heavy? Is it trickling? Is it oozing? Is it metallic? Is it like moderate? What's the texture? Not moderate. What is the texture? Is it like a heavy thing? Is it a kind of prickly thing? Is it a sharp thing? Do you feel like it's very tingly, squirmy? Where do you feel it in your body, in your gut? Let's tap at the side. Are you feeling it in your throat, in your chest, butterflies in the stomach? Okay, in your back, in your, all of you will notice you'll have one stress point. Whenever you're stressed, straight away you'll feel it there, whether it's the back of your neck or your throat or your eyes or your head or your chest or your shoulders or your stomach. Somewhere you feel that stress every time something happens in your house. Somebody said something triggering to you, straight away you feel it there. So notice where that is in your body, what texture it is. I feel really, say it out loud. I feel really. Say it out loud. What do you feel? This is your fill in the blank. Go ahead and say it out loud. And that's totally disempowering me. Confused. Yes. And that confusion, I'm sure, is disempowering, right? Obviously, you don't feel empowered when you're feeling confused. Right now, or when you're stressed, or when you have any negative thought, anytime. I feel really what? What's the negative emotion you want to release right now? What's the negative thought pattern you want to release? And let's tap the side of the inside of the wrist now. And let's tune into, just close your eyes for a second and think about this for a second. What is a possible reason that you could be having this negative thought? Fearful, yes, thank you for sharing. What could be the negative, the reason for you to have these negative thoughts? Is it a story you've been repeating since you were a child? Did you see your father or mother repeat this? Life is like this, life is a struggle, life is hard, ऐसा तो होता ही है, लाइफ जीने का नाम ही टेंशन है, वरी है. What is it that, negative loop of thoughts that you've been believing, the negative loop of beliefs that you've been having from years, months, weeks? Yeah, life is so hard, this is how we have to struggle. Why do you think you're holding on? Is there somebody else's voice that's coming up in your head? Or could it be that you're holding on because you don't know any other way? You don't think that life can be peaceful. You have no idea if life can be easy, relaxed, more calm. You just feel that life is always battling, hustling, fighting. You think it's just helping you in some way to just keep this negative thought. Kyuki, why? If I think of the best case and if it doesn't happen, I'll just be disappointed. No, so better to think like this, better to stay in fear. Is that what you're thinking? Better to expect the worst. Let me not get my hopes up. What's the reason of this? And let's tap at the thumb now. And even though I have been affected by this, what is it? This anxiety, stress, overwhelm, anxiety, sadness, frustration, bitterness, resentment, helplessness, powerlessness. Even though my life has been affected by desperation, confusion, loneliness, I still choose to love and accept myself exactly as I am. I see some of you are struggling to say this. I would love for you to say this again. I love and accept myself. I see the resistance. Some of you are not wanting to say it. Let's try it again. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Even with what? You fill in the blank. Even if I'm struggling with confusion, even though I am an anxious person, even though I have compulsive behaviors, even though I have this addiction, even though I can't stop thinking negatively, even though I'm expecting the worst case scenario, even with this present struggle, even with all this fear. Let's do this 2 more times. Some of you are just finding it so hard. You're not even able to say it. Let's do it again. Let's make it a practice. I choose to love and accept myself even though I'm struggling with I want you to say, what is that struggle now? Career, finances, relationship, health, anger, upset, emotional pain, uncertainty. I love. I still choose to love and accept myself. Now watch me as I do this and repeat. Let's take a big, nice, long, relaxing, galaxy bending deep breath from our bellies all the way down. And I want you to make this sound. I know many of you will skip it, but I want you to make this sound. Ha! I can't hear you, but I know you're not making this sound. Again. Ha! No soft sounds here. Loudly. Everybody should hear you. Want you to tap at the center of the chest. Repeat after me. I choose to love and accept myself. Exactly as I am. Even if I'm struggling with. Now name that struggle. Say it out loud. Upset, irritated, angry, tensed, worried, sleepless, insomniac, too much pain, whatever it is that struggle, hopelessness. I choose to forgive myself for. Now say that out loud. What are you forgiving? Today, I want you to choose one thing. You're not forgiving yourself for one regret that some mistake you made. All those should haves and could haves and shouldn't haves and couldn't haves and should have done this, then my life would have been better. That one mistake I made, that one decision got me to where I am today. I could have done this better. I shouldn't have done that. I should have chosen this career. I shouldn't have got married. I shouldn't have had this a job. I should have taken up that course. I should have been like this with this person. I shouldn't have been in this relationship. All those, thoughts and stories that you've been replaying in your head. I want you to say once again with me right now, I choose to forgive myself for. Some of you are not saying it out loud. You will not feel the effect. And then you'll say, Manjal didn't help me. EFT didn't help me. So come on, guys, loudly. I choose to forgive myself for. What? I want you to name that one thing that has been playing in your head. You've been so hard. You've been criticizing yourself. You've been blaming yourself. You've been putting yourself down. You've been shaming yourself. You've been guilting yourself. I don't spend enough time with my spouse, with my family. I can't be there for my parents, for my children. I wish I was doing more of this. I wish I was taking care of my health. I'm not able to make time for this. I'm not a good this, I'm not a good that. All of that negative limiting story that keeps going on in your head, which is keeping you stuck in the same place. I've been really hard on myself. Say it out loud. And I have been doing what? How have you been hard on yourself? How have you been blaming yourself? How have you been harsh on yourself? How have you been criticizing yourself? How have you been guilting yourself? How have you been shaming yourself? In what ways are you putting yourself down? Say it out loud. I've been so hard on myself. I've been saying what? I've been doing what? Blaming myself, shaming myself, putting myself down, thinking I'm not good enough, regretting. And I choose to forgive myself for. Go ahead. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? One thing you need to forgive yourself for. Too long you've been holding on to it. Come on, today is the day. Good. I see lots of people have lots of things to say. Let's tap at the top of the head. Even though I've been believing what about myself? That I'm lonely, life is a struggle, I am a failure, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, I don't deserve this success, I am not worthy, good things are not possible for me because I come from this background, such and such a beautiful reality is not possible for me because of this situation, I am stuck, I am powerless, it is hopeless, it's impossible, I am doomed. Even though I've been believing what? Say that out loud right now. Believe me, the more you say it out loud, the more you're going to give space for it to move out of your, this stuck energy to move out of your body. Then you can invite new beliefs, new miracles into your life. Yes, beautiful. Even though I've been believing, say that one limiting thing out loud. I choose to forgive myself for that today. Let's tap at the side of the eye. And I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself exactly as I am, even with this struggle. Let's tap underneath on the cheeks. And I choose to honor and respect myself, even though you fill in that blank, whatever, even though you've been putting yourself down, even though you've been regretting, even though you've been fearing the worst case scenario, even though you've been saying life is a struggle, even though you've been blaming yourself, guilting yourself, all of that stuff. And let's tap under the nose. And let's take a big deep breath into all of this and exhale all that negativity and inhale a new possibility of miracles now. Let's inhale all the way down from the belly. Make this sound. Ha! I can't hear you. I anyway can't hear you, but literally I can't hear you. So let's do it again. Ha! You literally release the stuck energy. Come on, guys, once more. See how beautiful that release feels from your body. Once more. Wow. You guys are doing well now. Now I hear you guys. I don't actually hear you, but I can see that you might be breathing that way. Okay. So don't worry. Let's go to the chin now. Let's breathe. I'm sorry. Let's tap. And it's possible that I can change this thought pattern. It's possible I can release this thought now. And I want you to choose that thought. What do you want to release? Want to release the thought of putting yourself down, the guilt, the blame, the shame, the anger, the resentment, the sadness, the frustration. You're blaming somebody else. Iske wajah se, iske karan, because of this person, because of this person, because of this circumstance. That's why I'm stuck. That's why my life has gone so badly. That's why I'm not where I want to be. That's why I'm so lonely. That's why I'm this, blaming some parent, blaming the spouse, blaming somebody else. It's possible that I can release what? Choose what you want to release today. Go ahead and choose that today, right now. What do you want to release? Do you want to release a limiting belief? Do you want to release a limiting thought? Do you want to release a limiting behavior pattern? You want to release a limiting habit, maybe eating, compulsively eating, or maybe you're waking up too late. Maybe you're staying up till 2 in the morning watching Netflix when you know you should be sleeping in bed and waking up fresh for the next morning. Maybe you're scrolling on Instagram incessantly. You just can't stop. Maybe you're just not doing what you need to for your health, going for that walk or doing that exercise or eating nutritious food, indulging in junk, or maybe you have an addiction. It's possible that I can release this pattern of what's that negative thought? Maybe you're just blaming yourself, shaming yourself for something, putting yourself down. ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए मुझे. I should be doing that. I shouldn't have done that. And I want you to put your hands on your heart for a second right now. Take a deep breath in. Release with a big, loud, audible sigh. I want you to think for a second, what would be a more empowering thought? Usually, the more empowering thought is the opposite thought of that negative thought. So, if you've been saying, I'm not good enough, now you can think, I am good enough. If you've been saying, my life is messed up, it's a struggle, there is no hope for me, you can think, maybe today is a new reality, brand new day. What if you were born today, guys? What if you were newborn babies today? Nothing happened to you, no trauma, nothing bad happened to you. You're a newborn, fresh child born in this universe today. You can choose to be literally whoever you want to be. किसी ने आपको कुछ बुरा नहीं बोला है. Nobody has said anything. Nobody has limited you. No, nobody's words, nobody's beliefs, nothing, no experiences, no negative. Everything is erased. You can have a fresh, brand new start. It's possible. If you allow yourself that, you can choose a new identity. You can be empowered. You can learn your lessons from whatever has happened. Some things are a part of the soul contract or karma or just a part of your soul journey on this planet. Whatever negative experience you've had, whether it is financial, whether it is health or a bad relationship or anything that you've been through that has been a tough experience in your life. What if you could today choose to learn the lesson from that? What if you could choose a new empowered reality, a new empowered thought, a new empowered behavior pattern, new emotional pattern, instead of blaming somebody else? What if you take responsibility today and say, let me see what I can do to change my reality? What is in my control? What can I accept and what can I forgive and what can I love and what can I send my loving energy to and what can I now open myself to receiving? What can I give myself permission to release? All of us are holding on to some kind of emotional pain. वही बात चलती जा रही है again and again, again and again, again and again. And we're stuck in that loop all the time. वो एक चीज जो बुरी हुई, full day, full life thinking about it, not looking at what can the future be. Can it be better? Can it be a miraculously happier future, healthier future, joyful future, peaceful future? But we're thinking we're victims of our circumstances. We're thinking we're victims of our situation, that this cannot change. We don't have the power, that we are powerless people. No, we're not. We're not powerless. We have the power to choose new thoughts. Your each thought, your each word, your each belief has a frequency, and that frequency, if you change it today, if you start to change it, will start changing the outside as well if you change it on the inside. So really concentrate on what can you love, what can you forgive, what can you accept, who can you love more, who can you forgive, who can you accept, and really just give yourself today this empowered reality, possibility of an empowered reality. So let's again start tapping at the top of the head and choose a new empowering thought which will help you. Okay? The opposite of the negative thought that has been going on. I am now ready to start believing. What? What are you ready to start believing now? Then I am open to miracles. That this divine universe loves me. That happiness can be mine if I allow it to come in. Beautiful. I like the smile that's coming on some people's faces. Let's go to the eyebrow point now and say, because I am worthy of joy, of peace, of calm. I am worthy of being in my personal power. I'm not giving my power away to anybody. Let's tap the side of the eye now. If somebody says something bad to me from now, I'm just going to send them blessings. And I'm just going to say, that's okay. Not taking your words personally. Because I know I deserve a happy life. So now when somebody says something terrible to you, imagine that they're not speaking to you. Those words are not directed to you. It's directed to just a dustbin in the corner. Let those words go there. They're not even coming to you. You have a safe, energetic bubble around you. So no negative words are reaching you. Don't take it personally, whether it's your spouse or your parents or your friends or your neighbors or your boss. Just be like, it's cool. They're having a bad day. Or it's their perception. That's okay. And you can send them love and blessings. And then you can choose to laugh and smile and go on with your day and call in a better day. What could really start happening? I want you to give yourself a minute to really imagine, guys. Maybe it's something you've never done before. What can really actually start to happen if you believe this new thought? Then everything that somebody says doesn't have to be taken so personally. Maybe it's not about you, it's just their filter of life. That's the way they've been brought up, that's the way they are conditioned to think. What if you were to start thinking in a new way, in a more empowered way, something that helps you? What's that new thought? How would your life really change? And I want you to say that emotion out loud with me now. Let's tap the cheek. I would feel what? More in my power. I would feel more relaxed. Let's tap on the nose. I would feel happier. Let's tap on the chin. I would feel more peaceful. Yeah, somebody can picture your spouse or your house help or your parents with all those nagging thoughts. And now when they go to the dustbin and they're not coming to you and you're just saying, I'm chill, I'm cool, I'm relaxed, I am in my personal power. How does your reality change? Your energies and your vitalities are rising. Beautiful. And now I want you to tap at the chest and say, I would feel free. And that would feel very empowering. Instead of all the Rona Dhona, all that, oh my God, my life is terrible. Then we would feel empowered. We'd be like, yay, that's okay. People can just keep saying things, but I'm in my power. I can choose to be happy. No worries. That doesn't change my day. I'm not taking your negative energy and ruining my day. No, thank you. I want you to say, no, thank you. No, thank you. See that person's face in your mind. Who are you saying no, thank you to? Whoever is coming to your mind. Your spouse, your parents, your boss, your colleague, your neighbor, your friend, your child. You're like this only. You're always doing this only. This is how you are. You're so this, you're so that. And you are saying, you're smiling and saying, no, thank you. Say it out loud. No, thank you. Promise me right now that you're going to say no, thank you the next time you hear this. No, thank you. Beautiful. I love it. So it's possible. I'm ready to allow new energy to come into my life. I want you to now tap on the front of the ribs. I'm ready to let go of this story. What's this story? मेरे साथ कभी कुछ अच्छा नहीं होता है. I'm so unlucky. Life is too hard. बहुत तकलीफें हैं. Life is just a struggle. Oh my God. When will this end? Terrible. All those stories. I'm not capable. I can't do it. Not possible. All those stories. What are you ready to let go of? I'm ready to let go of. Say out that story. Give it a few seconds. Say it out loud. This old story of. I want you to tap on the side of the ribs. I'm releasing this story from my life. And I am forgiving. Now I want you to choose a person that you've had a lot of anger, a lot of hate towards, a lot of resentment towards. किसी ने आपका पैसा वापस नहीं दिया, or something with your in-laws, or something with your parents that you've been blaming all your life. It's because of them I'm like this. It's because of my background. It's because of my auntie. It's because of my uncle. It's because of my boss. It's because of my organization. It's because of my colleagues. It's because of this person. It's because of my ex-boss. It's because of my ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, all of that stuff that's coming in your mind, that one person who you've been hating and blaming and getting angry about and feel like they ruined your life. I want you to forgive that person right now. And feel that forgiveness, not just say it in your mind. Feel yourself, see that person in a bubble of light. Take that person. I know some of you are going to find this very hard. Is she crazy or what? She's telling me to forgive this person. They ruined my life. How can I forgive them? But I want you to really try today, okay? I want you to put them in a bubble of light. See them as another soul that was born on this planet Maybe they came into your life to just teach you a lesson that you were meant to learn. They came into your life to help you understand something. I'm sure you know, because of whatever you've been through this with this one person who you feel has made your life miserable. Because of that one person, you've learned something also, something good you've learned for yourself. So I want you to forgive this person right now. Put them in a bubble of light and really tell them. I want to tap on your chest as you do this just for a minute and see this person in your mind's eye. Close your eyes, see this person in your mind's eye, and see yourself sending them love and blessings. And if that's too hard and you say, nahi hoga mujhse, I can't forgive this person, then I want you to just send them some light. Can you do that? Some universal light. Or you ask the universe or divine, or if you believe in God, this is not religious, whatever you believe in, some higher power, God, universe, source, whatever you believe in, say, I'm not able to forgive this person, but can this person be forgiven through me, by you? So I want you to ask your healing team. It can be the universe, it can be God, it can be source, it can be higher power, it can be your own higher self who's got all that grace and wisdom to know better. I want you to say, if the ones who are struggling to forgive, those of you who are not able to put this person in a bubble of love and light, I want you to use this higher power or energy or universe and say, please let them be forgiven through me, even if I'm unable to forgive them. Yes? Put F in the chat box if you've really forgiven today. Maybe a lot of you had too much anger, too much chest, maybe feeling tight, angry, upset, sad, frustrated. F if you've forgiven. Feel the release. Feel the all that lightness coming into your body just by forgiving this one person who was taking up so much space in your body, literally, because you had so much anger towards them, so much resentment, so much hate, so much angst, some kind of grudge you were holding on for so long. I want you to take a deep breath into this forgiveness all the way down from your belly and release with a big, loud, audible sigh. I want you to tap at the top of your head and say, I choose to forgive this person and release them with love. I choose to forgive this situation. Maybe somebody is going through a tough situation right now, emotionally, physically, mentally, financially. Some loved one is struggling in your life, can't see them struggling. Whatever situation that's causing you so much, negative emotion. I want you to put this whole situation into a bubble of love and light and say, I'm choosing to release this situation with love. And I want you to tap at your eyebrows and say, I'm choosing to send my love to this situation. Let's tap at the side of the eye. I'm choosing to send my strength to this situation. Instead of us being so angry, upset, sad, frustrated about some situation which we cannot absolutely control, which is going on, we rather send our love. We rather stay in our power and stay peaceful and send our love and strength to the situation and not give it a negative vibration. We can give it a positive vibration. And I want you to now tap at your cheek and say, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. No cheating. I see you're not saying it. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. The more you say it out loud, believe me, things will shift for you. I want you to say it out loud. Come on. I'm not taking your names. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I forgive myself for. What are you forgiving yourself for? Beautiful. Let's tap under the nose. I'm choosing to honor and respect myself. Exactly as I am. And where I am today on my journey of life. Let's take a deep breath into that all the way down from the belly. No cheating. Let's breathe out loudly with a loud audible sigh. I love it, love it, love it. Now, with a big smile on your face, I want you to tap like this all over your body. And I want you to say 10 affirmations out loud of what you want to create in your life, what you feel you're worthy of, what you want to invite more of. You can say, I love and deeply accept myself. I am confident. I am a relaxed human being. I release all my fears. Tap all over your body. I love myself unconditionally. Where's the smile, everybody? Come on, let me see a beautiful smile on that face. Yes, beautiful. I am smart. I am capable. I am amazing. I am awesome. All my cells are filled with love and light. I am powerful. I am a money magnet. I am a wealth magnet, health magnet. I am happy. I'm joyful. I am grateful. I want you to say one thing you're grateful for, or three things. Come on, I'm grateful for what? The roof over my head, the food that I eat, my body, all my cells are functioning well, my spouse, my parents, my family, my loved ones, my pet, my whatever. I am grateful for. Feel that feeling of gratitude, filling all your cells with love and light for this session. You're grateful. Thank you so much. God bless. I am grateful for this beautiful, loving feeling that is spreading all over my body right now. I'm grateful for the mercy of God. I'm grateful for what else? What are you grateful for? All right, I am awesome. I am awesome. And now look at the screen in front of you and give everybody a high five. You are awesome. 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 I am 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 awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. You are awesome. Yay. I want you to now shake it all off, all this energy, happy energy. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. You want to stand up and dance, you can do that. It's going on YouTube, so I can't play music, but we can imagine music in the head. We can do a little dance. You can even sit on your chair and dance. Shake it off, 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 shake it off. Shake it all off. Yes, beautiful. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake that energy out. I love it. I love the smiles on your faces. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. All right, I want you to now come back, centered. Just tucking your chin into this deep, straight alignment. Put your feet on the ground, connect to the frequency of the earth. And I want you to rub your hands together. And place your hands on the one part of your body that really needs your healing energy, because our hands are an extension of our heart. So when we have love in our hearts and we put that love energy into our hands and we place it wherever on our body that we need the healing energy. For me, I feel sometimes stressed in my neck, so I'm going to put it there. You can choose to put it wherever you like. Yes, beautiful. Some of you are putting it on your heart. Some of you are putting it on your shoulders, back of your neck. Let's do that again. Let's warm our hearts with our own love. Lots of love, love, love energy, love, love, love on your own heart. Beautiful. I want you to hug yourself. I'm awesome. I love myself. I accept myself the way I am. Because I am awesome. Take a deep breath in. Lovely. And now put your hands together in front of your heart chakra, right here in the center. And I want you to bow down in gratitude to yourself. And I want you to say your name out loud. I love you, Manchal. Your name, not mine. I love you. Say your name. You are amazing. I love you so much. I'm sorry that I've been so tough on you. Sorry, I've been tough on other people too. And right now, I'm choosing to see love and gratitude in my life. Bow down in gratitude to your own self. Say your name again. I love you. And your name. I love you, Manchal. And last big hug to yourself. Wrap yourself up. Nice and warm, nice and cozy and cuddly like this. Lovely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Awesome. All right, guys. And that is it from me today. If anybody has any questions, if anybody wants to share, if anybody wants to say something, right now is the time. And you also get a free gift for being here, for being gracious and coming here on a Sunday evening, giving this beautiful time to yourself to for your well-being. I'd love to give you a gift for being here. Thank you so much. Yukti, you can let me know when and how we can share the gift. That's up to you.
Yes,
There is a link.
yes. I'll share. Uh, sure. Yeah. So before we go ahead, how are you all feeling now? Just give me a one word, everyone.
Nice. Yes, Yukti, actually, I want to ask them even the number 0 to 10, where they said anxiety, hopelessness was 10, 8,
Yeah,
9. Can you see what your number is? Put that in the chat box. Let's see
yeah.
how much the number has come down to. Relax, grateful, gratitude. I had a headache. It's gone. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling awesome. 8. What does the number come down to now? What it was 10, 9, 8. What is it now come down to? Can you just put that number in the chat box before I forget? I wanted to definitely ask you that number. 0, 0, 0. Wow. Anxious and desperate come down to 3, 8 to 5, 6 to 4, 2. Wow. Such lovely, beautiful progress in just 40 minutes. 7 to 2, 6 to 2, 9 out of 10. You can repeat this, Sanju. Amazing. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you, Yukti. Thank you for this honor. And yes, one word in the chat box for how you're feeling, please. How are you feeling right now? What is the emotion that you're feeling right now? Light, relaxed, happy, better, relaxed and happy. Beautiful, beautiful, joyful, fantastic. Too light. I love it. Too light like a feather. Pleased. Lovely. Feeling light and relaxed. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Yes, Yukti, it's all yours. So relaxed and believe in my ability to create exactly what I want. I love that. Thank you for sharing. Really.
Thank you so much. I think you are sharing the screen, Manjal.
Oh, yes. Okay, I can stop that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, if
I'll
they
bring
want
you.
to share anything.
Yeah,
And
we'll now invite you all to please share. And we will be sharing your gifts also. Stay here. In another 5 minutes, we'll be sharing with you all the gifts. And Manchal, you can share your social media link also here so that they can connect to you on social media also. By the way, how many of you, uh, you know, found that it has been a very powerful experience for each and every one of you? Huh? The way you entered in the session and what the session has deeply, truly done for you. May I know? You feel that it has been a very wonderful, powerful session. How many of you agree with that? Can you all just let me know very quickly? By the way, I feel that I have attracted this session, honestly. Thank you so much, Manjal. I have been through a lot of EFT practices by various coaches. But I must say that this has been so far my bestest of the bestest experience. And I learned a lot. I even had a tears and I shouted a lot as you kept on saying that, say things loudly, connecting to yourself deeply. So it has been, and from joy I have fully surrendered to you, and I really loved doing this. So how many of you would love to have more gifts from us? Tell me, everyone. If you want to have more gifts, just message me at MG. Let me know. Are you all serious, sincere, dedicated? That's very, very important. Please understand that. You want to be in that stuck loop, or you want to really take charge of your health, because you are the gift. Yeah, you yourself are the gift. Your life is beautiful, and it's an easy thing. Yeah, whatever you have done today, was it easy? Everyone, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, it was easy. You all can do it whatsoever you are doing. Like the breathing is easy. Like this is also very, very easy and very powerful practice. Yeah. And I loved half breaths so much. I keep doing, and it's a very good way to release a lot of emotions. Okay, wait, yeah. So here I'm going to share all the gifts. Stay here, everyone, from Manchal. Make sure that you grab it. And I also want to invite some of you at least to share how have been your experience of this session. Can you all please share? Can we have at least this much of appreciation and gratitude to our teacher of the day, our panelist? Can we all, after having such a wonderful session, can you please raise your hand? And I would like to invite few, very quickly, few of the people who would really love to share. Yeah. Or just message me here your name so that I can bring you here on screen. Don't be shy at all, right? That's what. That's again a why me. मैं क्यों पहले जाऊं? Huh? Yeah. Sanju, you would like to share? Where are you? Come, babe. Aja.
Yes, her voice is definitely special.
Yeah, Sanju. Unmute yourself, Sanju. Wait. Unmute yourself first.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
unmuted.
Yeah. We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a very good experience. Since morning, I was very dull and like body pain and all. I was feeling like I can't get up. I took one painkiller. I have lot of health issues. But after joining this class, I was little out. First few, I think 20 minutes I didn't attend. I was just hearing because I was in the car. But after that, what I was experiencing and everything was going through, like now I'm feeling I'm so relieved. I'm not feeling sleepy. Like I'm so relaxed and like was little sad. But now I'm really feeling like I want to keep on joining these classes, and I feel like I should have everyday classes or weekly twice, whatever. I'm really happy joining this class. Last time
Thank
also I've joined, so I was very happy. And
Yeah.
thank you so much, both of you. Like such a good experience for me today.
Great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much from the bottom of our heart when you
yeah.
people share.
I should be
And
thank you to you all, like giving us such a good experience and like releasing our like thoughts, negative thoughts, whatever our feelings, everything. Sometimes you feel like crying, but now you are feeling like you are ekdam relaxed, nothing like. Yeah,
thank you. So can you make a promise, Sanju?
yeah, sure.
Will you take care of yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm? You'll
Yeah,
practice daily.
yeah, sure. I'll practice. I have screenshots, the tappings and everything, and I got
Mhm.
practice today also. So,
So practice it and come back to us and share your experience again.
sure,
Is that
sure.
possible? We are all connected. So please do
100%.
come back. This is also already on live. I will share
Yeah,
here link, everyone. I know you all need this link also. Am
yes,
I right?
I need.
Do you
I
all want?
need.
Yeah.
I need 100%. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sanju. And yes, there is one more announcement I would like to make very quickly. Once we finish this class by 6 p.m., I'll be going live on Yoga with Yuktanes, sharing 10 minutes stress buster breathing routines that can help you to even release your fastly your anxiety levels also. So I do every week live. That's again a part I do go on my YouTube channel. So this at 6 p.m. I am doing today. So just continue this with my breath work also to further have more happiness. Yeah. Usha ji, I would like to bring, I see your hand raised. Thank you so much. Please come. Great to have you, Usha ji.
Hello, everyone. Yukti ma'am, Mancha ma'am. It was an amazing session. At first, I said Sunday afternoon. Should I take a nap or should I go for this. I decided to come here. I was feeling drowsy and dull. And as the session went on, it got lively and our energy levels were raised. I know about tapping, but generally I tap, a little bit, hurry, hurry, you finish and go. But today we did it properly, I think for more than 1 hour. We were tapping and we were doing it again and we were going at all those points. And it really made a lot of difference. I feel very light, very relaxed, not dull and sleepy anymore, energetic. So thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you. Love you. I'm really happy that you trusted us and you come here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else would like to share? One last sharing I would like to have. If anyone would like to share.
Anybody has any questions also for us?
Yeah, yeah, of course. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask those also. We are still here for a few more minutes. And yeah, whatever you have just, we have done, I'm just gonna share here the link also with you all so that you all can practice. Please promise me one thing that you are gonna also share with everyone. I think at least you will be knowing some 5 people in your contacts, those who need this. Tell me honestly, yes or no. It could be your spouse only, your family, parents, mother, father also, or maybe your friends also. Am I right, everyone? Yeah. So make sure that you please share this powerful practice with each one of them today. Okay, so today's session live is here.
And Yukti, we would love to hear your comments in YouTube as well under the
Yeah,
video.
that's what I'm saying. I was about to add that please do share your comments right away. In fact, I have just shared the link. So please do share once you click the link, you will be here. Okay. So please go and share your comments here. Can you all promise me, everyone? Yeah, you all see, right? Yeah. So please go on this link, share your comments, share your feedback, share your experience, as well as also let us know what else you would like to learn from us. By the way, how many of you would love me to have her more? Would you like to learn from her more? And would you like me to have her more? Just message me here more. Yes? Yes, more and more and more. Okay. So for that, we need to know how have been your experience. Yeah. And can you all commit for sure that you are gonna practice it for sure? So yeah, I would like to ask Manchal that can you just give a quick summary sort of to everyone so that even for me also in fact that um, one time and how much time a person should devote minimal in this practice. I would like to bring here on screen to you. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So you wanted to know how long to practice EFT? Honestly,
Yeah.
as long as you need. Okay. Just don't tire yourself out and hurt yourself because it is stimulating. So now that I've
Mm-hmm.
the points at night, in fact, I have a YouTube tapping video about how to go to sleep with YouTube. That time I just gently tap. Like I don't put pressure or anything. I just do it very gently on the same points because they are the meridian points and the brain gets activated and relaxed. And also at one point when you become an expert and you're so used to it, you can literally close your eyes and I do imaginary tapping. It has the same effect, but I think that will take practice for you. But basically, anytime you're struggling, I have a lot of guided videos for headache relief, everything on YouTube. But what you need to do for stress, overwhelm, anything is to
What's
just
your YouTube channel? Just tell
uh,
that.
Kalra. I'll just put it on the chat. But I
Yeah,
have
Manchal
guided
Kara.
videos, whether it's anxiety, stress, overwhelm, whatever, y'all can just use that. Or I'm giving you another way right now is that you literally acknowledge. A lot of us go through a lot of things like we're angry or upset or sad or frustrated, but we don't say it out loud. And I'm not saying go and scream it where everybody can hear it. Sit in a quiet place and go to the bathroom also. And I know many people will say, I don't have privacy or, I'm in a place where I can't do it. And that's what's wonderful about tapping. You can literally do it anywhere, anytime. You can just use 1 or 2 points. If you're not able to do all, don't stress about it. Use this point or use these. These 2 points are the best to use, and say, even though I'm feeling blank, blank, blank right now, I choose to love and accept myself. I choose to forgive myself. I choose to respect and honor myself. I accept that this is really hard for me, and I still choose to love and accept myself. I accept where I am on this journey. And then you keep deep breathing, like as she said, the ha breathing. That's really going to help you a lot and bring acceptance to your challenge. And until you feel the true acceptance that this is how you feel, you give voice to it. And then you start with some breath statements and you say, it's possible I can release this headache. It's possible I can let go. Somebody shared in the chat that their headache went away completely. So that's what I was telling you with physical pain also. When you have too much pain, you can just use this to bring acceptance to the pain, bring love. All those fear-based pathways in your brain need love, acceptance. Think of your emotions like your little children. Are you going to shout at a tiny baby, 1-year-old baby crying, shouting, angry? Are you going to be like, stupid child, shut up? Or what will you say? Say, it's okay, baby, come here. It's all okay. The way you comfort that child, comfort yourself the same way. Give yourself the love, acceptance, forgiveness, understanding, empathy, compassion, and love and empower yourself from that point of struggle wherever you are. And use the grounding techniques that I shared earlier. It's there in the presentation when you watch the replay. And I wish you lots of blessings. Thank you very much, Yukti, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Manchal. Thank you so much for being here and doing such a wonderful session. I'm truly, deeply, from the bottom of my heart, grateful, touched, and I look forward to learn from you more.
I
That's
look
all I can say.
you. Thank you. I
And the
want to look as young as you.
and the best part is you being in Bangalore, we are gonna surely connect more and more
Yeah, I
for
think the
sure.
universe has brought us together. So that's how the
Yeah,
universe aligned souls. So thank you so much.
yeah. By the way, how many of you are in Bangalore? Just a curious question. May I know? Okay.
Yukti, they should definitely experience your ice baths, which are so like all that tension, all the stress will just melt away. So when are you
Okay.
doing your
Yes.
next retreat? I
So
think
yeah, next is in Bangalore. Today only I was planning that when it will be. So stay tuned. It would be on exactly, if I have to share exact dates, it would be in a third week of January is what I'm planning as of now. That will be 19 January. Yeah, 19 January it would be around. It would be around 19 January. So yeah, stay. Okay, a lot of people are here in Bangalore. So mark this date, everyone. 19 January. We will have limited people only because of the constraint in offline space. And other thing is because of the modality it is. I cannot have a lot of people because we hold the space for each and every participant. So that's very, very important. So yeah, that's very important. And yes, Manjal, this heartfelt gratitude, a small acknowledgement is all I can say.
oh, thank you. That's so
Thank you so much. And I will also be sharing with you a 1 month access of Flow app that you can use. It's a combination of a lot of breath work, meditation, sound, and I 101% know that you are gonna love it.
thank
So I'll
you.
share
Thank
that exercise also with you. Uh,
I definitely ask everybody to show some love on the YouTube live. Yukti has taken a lot of effort to organize this and put it on YouTube for the whole world to benefit. So do show some love on that. And
Thank you. Thank you so much. And yes, don't forget everyone, this is a gentle reminder that today we are going to have a YouTube live. It's a regular YouTube live that I do weekly one. Okay, so it is scheduled today at 6 p.m. Yoga with Yuktanes, my YouTube channel. Please make sure that you please come. And here is the link through which you can come. Okay. See you all. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Breathe wellness in abundance. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arms. Fill your belly. Exhale. Breathe out. Bring your palms at the heart center. Shoulders rolled back. Spine erect. And just say, I'm grateful to my breath. I'm grateful to my healthy body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful to this whole universe. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Breathe wellness in abundance. See you all evening.